During the war, food was not wasted, and in fact the government put lots of pressure on people to make sure that food was used effectively and efficiently, and that any leftovers were used in further meals. So what we're going to do today for our dinner is to make what I'm calling wartime leftovers soup, and we're going to start with the sauce from the rabbit curry that we made the other night. And last night we had spam fritters with a bit of broccoli as well, and so we've got a little bit of leftover broccoli which we're putting in, along with the stalk from the broccoli. We're going to chop that up and put that in. And we've also stripped the last bits of the rabbit that was left over from the other night. We're not putting all that in, we're just going to put a little bit of it in. That's too much for one soup. And finally we're going to put in a little bit of bacon. We haven't touched our bacon ration yet, and we're going to use one rasher of bacon to go in. So if you want to make leftover soup, this is what you have to do. Right, put the leftover sauce into the pan and then add in your leftover vegetables. On the tray here I've chopped the broccoli stalk, but I've also added in a couple of potatoes and a couple of carrots to pad out the soup as well. Well, I've chopped one small handful of rabbit meat. That's the leftover meat from the other day. Only a handful, because we're going to make the rest of the rabbit stretch out to cover other meals as well. But that's one rasher of bacon as well, and that all goes into the pan. We've added in the rind as well, because it will give that little bit of fat to go into that meal as well. I'm going to add in a bit of stock powder now. This is vegetable stock powder. Once that's gone in, we then cover everything with water. Once it's boiled, allow it to simmer for about half an hour so that the vegetables are softened right through. The great thing about this soup is that the only thing that was on the ration was the bacon, and we only used one rasher for that, so we still got plenty of it left for the rest of the week. And yeah, tastes good, and so therefore this is a meal made entirely of leftovers or vegetables other than the one slice of bacon that we put in. So quite a good frugal meal, and tastes good as well.